reject the Urban Institute study. It was
I don't reject studies.
No, it was a similar Paul Ryan proposal earlier, and they said that it would lower provider rates, lead states to lower provider rates by about 30%, and 14 million people would lose
well, that's if we repeal Obamacare and the expansions.
Right.
So, yeah, we do propose to repeal Obamacare in this, because Obamacare increased the eligibility of Medicaid by about 33%. And we just don't think that's the smart way to go to get the uninsured by throwing more people into a program that's already going bankrupt.
Well, you do propose, you said you propose to repeal the Affordable Health Care, Obamacare, if you will. Now, the CBO says that it cost over 20 years, what, $1.7 trillion?
So what's interesting about CBO's analysis of Obamacare is every year you go farther, this whole estimation changes. The problem with Obamacare is we're just watching this slow-rolling fiasco. Is the rates are going to be really high. You're going to kick a lot of people off of insurance. You're putting people on a broken system like Medicaid. And, oh, by the way, providers are just about to get hit with massive provider cuts, which means, according to the actuaries at CMS, providers are going to start going out of business, going bankrupt. This is not going to work. And so what we say is let's get rid of this and start over with patient-centered health care reform. There are about 4 bills that have been introduced in the House and the Senate that do this. I'm working on a proposal. A lot of us are working on proposals on what would we replace Obamacare with.
But you know, we already have now, what, about 15 million people. There are going to be 30 million people by 2017. You are not going to repeat. You can change, you can alter, you can tweak, you can whatever.
I question the premise of that entire argument. No, I don't know that. So this whole thing that, well, we have 7.1 million people, which, by the way, we won't even get into the legitimacy of that statistic. So we have, let's just take it for argument. 7 million people on Obamacare. There's no way you can change it. You're just going to have to learn to live with it. I don't buy that for a second.
So you think it will be repealed by the next president?
CBO is telling us that we'll still have 31 million people uninsured after we did all of this to the health care sector.
You think it will be repealed?
I don't think it can last. Yeah, I think the architecture of this law is so fundamentally flawed that I think it's going to collapse under its own weight. And the sooner those of us who want true, real reform can show a better way forward, the faster we can repeal. And yes, I really do believe in the next administration